Hey guys, Caleb's Cards here, coming at you with a TTM mail recap. It's been a little bit since I made a video, I think probably more than a month maybe. Not sure. I honestly just have not felt like doing one. Just a handful of you know, but just we had something happen and just it was just kind of depressing. Just wasn't a good time for us. So um, cards and TTMing and collecting and stuff was just really on the back burner for me. Wasn't really thinking about that. And this mail pile is just kind of growing. I mean, it's not a ton, but there's a decent amount. And I still have like envelopes ready to go out, and but I just didn't feel like doing that. So I'm gonna come out with a video now and show you what we've gotten in, because I have some that will hopefully be for the Battle of the Teams contest. First, we'll show these other cards that I've opened since then. So we got Bob Milacki. We got a couple from Bobby Meacham. We have Doug Simonik on the Senior League cards. And I don't remember when I sent these out and when I got them back. I could not tell you. We have Raymond Butler. We also have this is one that I need. There's a couple in here that need a ruling from those who are on the Battle of the Teams contest. I got Derek King here. He's on an Islanders card. I sent because I think he's coaching the Hershey Bears, if I remember right, and I think their season ending soon. So I was like, oh, I better get this out, and maybe we can get towards the tail end. He'll sign it. It actually came back either March 28th or potentially March 30th, which is the beginning of the contest. However, I did not go and get the mail and open these until it was either April 30th or May 1st, I forget. So, with that being said, I do not know for sure when Derek King, as well as this one, the owner of the New York Islanders, because they came back on the same day, Lou Lamoriello, if they can count because I opened it after the contest, or if we're basing on when they were returned, because I did not open it. I did not get down to the mail. I had like 3 or 4 days mail just piling up there. So I mean, I could look at my informed delivery if I guess I want to go back that far, but however, I did not open them. So I just kind of I need a one that asked everybody's opinion. Jay said, it's probably fine. You could count it. I mean, I'm not gonna win the contest. I'm probably not gonna get any more Islanders out, but because I don't have any. I've sent all the ones that I could. But so I just kind of curious for those who are in the contest what you would think if you wanted me to count those two or not, because technically they arrived like maybe a day before the contest, day or two. I really don't know for sure. But I opened them after the contest had already begun. So just need a ruling on that one. Love to hear your opinion. Then we got Ed Romero who signed 3 cards. I just had a whole bunch of his, so pretty much went through them. I went through my cards, organized them alphabetically. I sorted out a whole bunch of duplicates, and I'll give those to the neighbor and kind of just trim it down a little bit. So yeah. And we got Ryan Whitney. I think that was sent out last year sometime. So it was kind of neat to get back. Got Mr. Rick Russell, who signed a couple cards. Big Daddy, as he was called, I believe. This one's pretty cool. This is Ron Hextall. This one, I believe, did come back after the contest started, though. So I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure that was already That was a May 1st or May 2nd one. So that was pretty cool to get back. Ron Hextall, another pretty great hockey player. Also, this one came in after. This is Joe Ricci. I had this card of his, and then later I found a photo. I printed it out. I trimmed it down. I cut it up so it would fit in the envelope. So made it more like a 4x4. And so he signed that one. So that hopefully should count towards the contest. So we at least have two. Joe Ricci and Ron Hextall. I also got this Boston Bruins player, Peter Doris. I had 3 cards of his. I sent him and told him, hey, if you want to keep some for you or give them to somebody else, please do that. That's why I sent these extras. I just had a whole bunch. I think I had like 4 or 5. But he signed all 3. So usually duplicates I give away to other people or share them with others. So they usually go off in Christmas cards or something like that. This next one it actually went to my parents' address. I think it's been out since 2017. This is Ed Simmons. He signed with a whole bunch of inscriptions, so it's definitely worth the wait. 2 Super Bowl champs, 1987 and 97. He's in the 70 Greatest Redskins and his number inscription. So that was a cool one to get back. And these next ones, actually, let me show you this one first. I can't remember her name, but I won a contest from Star Tiger, and I believe she's maybe from Halloween or something. I really don't know. Her last name, the picture says Borman. I don't know if that's correct, but I won this 8x10 on Star Tiger just by submitting my returns and pictures and stuff like that. So that was pretty cool. Got a free autograph. Again, I can't remember her name, but if you happen to recognize her, you can drop it down in the comments. And then next, we have all these envelopes. I haven't even opened them. I haven't looked at them, guys. So I don't know when they all came in. Could have been today. Could have been this week. Could have been last week. Could have been a month ago. I don't know. But either way, we have one come back from West Palm Beach, Florida. It was sent out in March of this year. It's probably from the last batches that I even sent out. This one is for the Battle of the Teams contest. This is Dennis Potvin. So he signed my Pro Set card. So that's pretty cool. I think he's a pretty decent hockey player in the 70s and 80s. Career point leader, so very cool. Very happy to get that one. I had him before on an archives card that has since that went off to Michael when I sold the collection the first time. So yeah. Next up, we have North Texas, Texas, and this is from February. It's a really tiny envelope, much smaller than the other one, as you can see. Should be cards. Looks like there's some sort of advertisement I'm seeing through the paper. Oh, nice. I wasn't sure this one would work because there wasn't much much history like of getting successes anymore, but I know he is busy and sometimes it takes a while. But Scott Livingston, I don't know, for some reason I just liked collecting his cards when I was a kid. I always like set his aside for some reason. So he didn't play very long, but he has a few cards out there, and I was like, man, I should try and get his autograph again. And then he does have a YouTube channel, and there it is. There's the QR code if you want to scan that. Or a little note. So I'll have to go and look up his channel and subscribe. And then maybe we can see what he's been up to. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, I'm definitely happy to hear that he is still signing. I'll have to look up his YouTube channel. Next one, this one has no postmark. It is from January. As you can see, it's not open. It is going to be Mr. Brett Butler on a couple 86 Donruss cards. Signed the Diamond King and the regular base cards. So that's pretty cool. Always nice to get some Diamond Kings back. I remember collecting the puzzle pieces and building the puzzles. I think we still have like 3 or 4 of them somewhere. I think they're packed away in a box right now. This next envelope from Portland, Oregon. This was sent out in February. I guess I'll specify if it's any year besides 2026. We got Mr. Stan Brock, signed a 91 Bowman and 2 86 tops. I might have asked him, if he wanted to keep the duplicate, he could, but it looks like he did not need that card. Then we have North Texas, Dallas, Texas. This one is actually from March of 2025, so a bit older. Interested to see. Oh, funny enough, it is Mr. Scott Livingston again, who also signed the checklist card. This time on the back, so this is an alternate version. So thank you so much, Mr. Livingston. I'll have to definitely get on his YouTube channel and just thank him. And also, I guess I did send last year, but I assumed it was lost. I assumed it probably wasn't coming back. I'd forgotten about that. So I've got another one. There's the QR code again. Second chance, guys. There you go. Then we have Grand Rapids, Michigan. This feels like a photo. It's from March. This might be for the contest. It is. It is Mike York. So I printed off a blown up version of his Upper Deck card with the New York Islanders. So we got at least 3 points right there. 2 are in question. So potentially 5. Then we have Orlando, Florida. This one's from December of 2025. Oh, nice. So he is still signing. This is Mr. Jim Pike. Signed the Pittsburgh Penguins card. I had sent to him a long time ago and got a really nice response back. And didn't see him signing for a while. Saw a bunch of RTSs and thought I'd give an address a shot again. And it looks like it still works. It's very cool. Next up, we got Phoenix, Arizona. This one is from February. This is going to be former Cardinal safety Lonnie Young, and it looks like he sent me a note. We'll read that here in just a second. So I had 2 86 tops cards of his. He always signs there with kind of like that smiley face, so it's always kind of a cool touch he puts on there, a little addition. See what he said in the note. He says, "Thank you for being a fan. I love that you love the Lord. Congratulations on the new union with your wife. We have to continue to grow in life as men and leaders." So that's just in reference to what I was talking about in my letter. "He who finds a wife finds a treasure. May God bless you and your family, my brother in Christ." So, very cool. So I had kind of known that he's a Christian, so I think I sent him a different kind of letter that I normally send to people who I don't know for sure if they are Christians. I usually kind of get a little more depth and try to connect in that way. I just feel like maybe they might find that kind of interesting, and I get to talk about my faith and theirs and testimony and stuff like that, but I also do try to also give my testimony, even to ones who I don't know for sure believe, what I believe or anything like that. But this is kind of a fun way for me to talk about that with people, and if they want to listen to that or not, that's totally up to them. But I do appreciate them when they take that time to write some notes. So I really appreciate it, Mr. Young, if you happen to see this. Very awesome. I'm very happy to add your autograph to the collection. And with the duplicate, I'll probably share it with somebody who might be a Cardinals fan. So, yeah. And just appreciate the kind words. All right, next up we have Providence, Rhode Island. It has no postmark on the back, but I do remember sending this out because it was all a fancy envelope with I wasn't sure if it'd come back because the machine might have trouble reading it or something because it has like designs and stuff on the envelope. I was like, I'm running out of envelopes. I need to use these. Got to hit an estate sale or thrift store again. So this is for the Battle of the Teams contest again with Chase and Ink. This is Mr. Tom Potee, who played for a little bit with the New York Islanders. So we have 4 points so far, potentially 6. This one was also for the Battle Teams contest, but we have a RTS. Boom, 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 boom. I sent to Craig Drive, so my last name. I was like, hey, that's a sign. I guess not. He is not in McKinney, Texas, apparently. Insufficient address. So, I mean, it could be correct. Maybe it's just missing something in the apartment, house number, who knows. But tried sending to Brad Lukowicz, and it did not work. I think I have a few RTSs actually here. Yeah. This one has a forwarding address though, so I can try this one again. This is Kyle Okopso. It looks like that's the new one. So I'll set that aside and try to put that on the top, and maybe I can resend that one. And where's the other one? Oh, there's 4 RTSs. I don't remember that. I did not do so well. Oh yeah, okay. I remember this one. Dusty Baker. I tried again. I tried sending one of the cards that I got from why can't I remember? Somebody sent them to me for Christmas time, and I was like, oh yeah, I should send that out. And then it came back RTS, and I put it back out, but I am not able to get Dusty Baker this theme. I don't know why I'm blanking on who sent them to me, but who sent me the Dusty Baker cards, but yeah, I was not able to get that one, I guess. And then I tried to send to Eric Cadis, who was on the Cincinnati Bengals. Looks like he's not at that address. Even though I saw a success from a couple years ago, thought maybe he was still there, but I guess not. So we did have 3 failures there. Let's get back to the successes though. We have Salt Lake City, Utah. This is from December 12/25. So getting some of those older returns in. It's going to be Mr. Jerry Garvin on the 1980 tops. Very nice. Then we have Syracuse, New York. This is from March. I think this is a picture. It is going to be Tom Draper. And I think I just realized, is he wearing a New York Islanders shirt? He did play for the Islanders. I don't know if that's an Islanders uniform. I think so. Yeah, it is. It's just an old uniform. He played a little bit for them. So we have another point right there. Tom Draper. We're up to what? 5? 2 in question. Next up we have Raleigh, North Carolina. This is actually from also 12/25. I almost thought it said 6/25. It's kind of thick, so I don't know if they included a letter back or extra stuff. Or I know the index card looks signed. They put a note that said to vote Republican. I think I know who this is, and it is. It is Mr. Mike Caldwell. I always appreciate him signing. Pretty good picture. 78 and 80 tops. I had some older cards again from past boxes that I bought. I gave away a bunch of those 80s and 70s cards I wasn't able to use. But still sent out quite a few. And we already got some of those back. Wow, we got an old one here. This is from St. Paul, Minnesota. Looks like they cut out my envelope, I guess, that went to them and taped it back over. I'm not entirely sure. And it was sent out in October 2023. Unless I did that. I don't think I would have done that, though. We shall see. Who did I send to? Oh, okay. I did send out, I do remember. Harry Waters Jr. from Back to the Future. He was the singer there at the school dance. Signed in this really cool blue. Looks really nice. Caleb, you are an earth angel. I think that was the song that he sang, if I remember right. That's pretty cool. Harry Waters Jr. Let's put that. Why are we getting out of focus? There we go. Next up, we have Manchester, New Hampshire. This is from March. This is also for the contest. This is Mr. Hubie McDonough. He also wrote a note back. So I had, I think, this card. Are you gonna focus here? Maybe. There we go. And I think he included that one. And this one. So very cool. That goes towards the contest. I think that's 5 or 6 now. He is now a realtor. Let me just cover up his... I don't know if he wants his name and phone number out there, maybe. But he did write a note. I can send him an email. Thank him. He says, "Hi, Caleb. Congratulations. Married and going to college. Good for you. Thank you for the nice note and wishing you all the best, Hubie." So really appreciate it. I'll have to send him a thank you email. Usually if they give me an email, I'll try to thank them. And then if I don't have an email or something, then I can I write them a letter back with a thank you card. Next up, we have Boston, Massachusetts. This is also from March, so this should be for the contest. This is going to be Mr. Marty McInnes, another really good New York Islanders legend. Very cool. I saw Chase and Neek got him back, and I was like, I don't have any cards, but I could send out a photo. Next up, we have another one from Boston, Massachusetts. This one's also from March, so probably, most likely, for the contest as well. This is Mr. Randy Wood. I had previously written him in December, and I just wrote a little short note on an index card. Said I wrote you before, about 5 to 6 months ago. I don't know if it's too soon to ask, but I joined this contest after, and just was wondering if maybe you would still be willing to sign this card for the contest. If not, that's perfectly fine. But looks like he is perfectly fine with doing that, so very happy to get him back. Next up, we have Boston, Massachusetts again. 3 in a row. Also from March. Maybe doing this video will give me the spark I need to get some more TTMs out. We have another one for the Battle of the Teams contest. Mr. Ken Baumgartner on the Pro Set card. Very cool. Add another point. Then we have Greenville, South Carolina. That's where some of my family's at. That was sent out in February. And hopefully someday we'll get to go back out there. I've been out there once to Bob Jones University for my sister. She was accepting an award. It was a fun trip. A lot of driving though, so we didn't have much time to see anything, but it was still worthwhile to go. We got Bob Kipper signed 87, 88 Donruss, 91 Donruss, and the 91 Upper Deck card. So, got 4 cards in that one. Then we have Syracuse, New York. It's from 326, has a bunch of dog prints on it. I also was concerned if that one would work. So that was kind of a test on my part. If the USPS machines would be able to read the address and I could distract them by the additional artwork on the outside. This is, I didn't write his name down. I think it's Tim Connolly, if I remember right, I believe. In the uniform, he's wearing an 18. In the signature, he wrote 19. So, don't know what's going on there. But I believe it's Tim Connolly. So we got another point. He played briefly for the Islanders. There wasn't a whole lot I was able to find for him. Next up, we have Atlanta, Georgia. This is also from March. You can barely see it there. Probably because of the pink envelope. Got a little bend in the corner, but looks like the photo's okay. It's good. This is going to be Mr. Jan Kaminsky. Basically, I went on Star Tiger, I looked up New York Islanders, and I clicked on everybody that was listed, and everybody had like a green check mark to them, which meant that an address was tested. And I looked to see how recent, and found a few people I could write to. It wasn't a whole lot. A lot were in Canada, which I just don't have the extra money for postage for that, or the cash to put in there. So, but most are here. This one is coming back from Buffalo, New York. It is hand stamped, and this was sent out in January. Nice. He is a manager, so I sent during the off season. Wasn't sure if this would work. But Mr. Casey Cannadale, I figured maybe he might be getting ready for the minor league operations. Putting, I don't know, maybe they'd forward or maybe they just hold it there at the stadium. Looks like they did. So Casey Cannadale, he's the manager. I don't remember what the Buffalo team is up there, but it did work. So if you want to get Mr. Cannadale, you can send up there. And last one we have from Baltimore, Maryland. You can barely see it there, and it was sent out in March. So this should hopefully be again for the contest. This is going to be Mr. Gord Lane, the New York Islanders legendary player. I did not have a card, but I found this photo. No peachy card from the early 80s. Mid-80s, I think. So very happy with that one. So that's a decent amount of points, I guess, to add. We got one to send back out at least. How many points was that? To make it easier for Chase. 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8. 9, 10, and the Derek King, the New York Islanders owner, Louis Lamoriello, is up for your guys' debate there. So I think we're at 10, maybe 12. So not a bad recap. I hope you guys enjoyed going through these with me. This was the first time I got to open many of these, so that's always a fun time. So thanks so much for watching, guys. Really appreciate it. Appreciate you sticking with me, even with the down in content over the years, but I hope you are still getting some ideas for your TTM collection, and still enjoying collecting and sending out autograph requests. And for those who are doing the Battle of Teams contest with us, I hope you're having fun and getting a whole bunch of returns back. I still try to watch some videos every now and then, but I'm so far behind. I was just talking to Nate, Tops 85-401, that I'm still watching videos from the National. And that was last year, and it's already almost going to be one this year. So I am so far behind. I can watch like 2 or 3 videos maybe a day. I figured maybe I'll catch up eventually. But when you have like 300 people you're subscribed to, that kind of becomes impossible. We'll see. So anyways, thanks so much for watching. Hope you have a great day, and I will talk to you later. Bye.